Hello everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Offline English. I'm so happy you're here today. If you want to speak English confidently and naturally, you're in the right place. In today's lesson, we're going to practice English speaking at home. This is day 1 of our Speak English Naturally series. Speak English Naturally Day 1. English speaking practice at home. If you want to speak English confidently, this series is for you. Don't worry about grammar mistakes. Don't translate from your native language. Just listen, repeat, and speak with me. Today, we will practice simple English that you can use every day at home. Take a deep breath. Relax your mind. Smile. Now let's start speaking English together. Step 1. Think in English before you speak. Speaking English fluently does not begin with grammar. It begins with thinking. Many learners understand English but still hesitate because they first create a sentence in their native language and then translate it into English. This process is slow and makes conversations feel unnatural. Instead, train your brain to connect objects, actions, and feelings directly with English words. At first, your thoughts will be simple, but consistency will gradually make them faster and more natural. Every object in your home can become a speaking partner. Describe what you see, what you are doing, and what you are planning to do. Your goal is not perfect English. Your goal is continuous English thinking. Example, you wake up in the morning. Instead of thinking, I need to translate this into English. Think directly. I am opening my eyes. The room is quiet. The sunlight is coming through the window. Today feels fresh. I am ready to start my day. Daily speaking sentences. I am fully awake now. The room feels comfortable. I can hear birds outside. The weather looks pleasant. I am ready for a productive day. I will make the most of today. Every new day brings new opportunities. I choose to stay positive today. I am improving my English every day. I enjoy speaking English naturally. Step 2. Describe your surroundings. Fluent speakers rarely memorize complete conversations. Instead, they describe what they see around them. This habit builds vocabulary naturally and strengthens speaking confidence. When you describe your environment, your brain learns to retrieve words without translation. Begin with simple observations and gradually include details, opinions, and emotions. Every room in your house can become an English classroom. Describe colors, shapes, positions, sounds, smells, and activities. The more details you add, the richer your English becomes. This daily habit develops spontaneous speaking skills. Example, I am sitting near the window. The sunlight is bright. My desk is clean and organized. My notebook is open. My laptop is charging. Everything is ready for today's study session. Daily speaking sentences. My room is bright and comfortable. Everything is neatly arranged. My desk is ready for work. The air feels fresh today. I like keeping my room clean. A clean environment helps me focus. I enjoy studying in a quiet place. My surroundings affect my mood. This is my favorite place to study. I feel peaceful here. Step 3. Speak about your actions. Theory English becomes natural when you describe your actions while performing them. This method creates an instant connection between movement and language. Instead of memorizing vocabulary separately, use words during real activities. While cooking, cleaning, reading, exercising, or working, speak aloud about each action. This improves fluency because your brain learns English through real experiences rather than isolated rules. Small daily actions provide unlimited speaking opportunities. Consistent practice gradually eliminates hesitation and builds confidence. Example, I am making breakfast now. I am boiling water for tea. I am cutting fresh fruit. I am preparing a healthy meal because I want to stay energetic throughout the day. Daily speaking sentences. I am preparing breakfast. I am making a cup of tea. I am cleaning the kitchen. I am organizing my desk. I am reading an interesting book. I am learning something useful. I am improving every single day. I enjoy productive mornings. I feel motivated today. I am proud of my progress. Step 4. Describe your surroundings. Explain how describing your surroundings trains your brain to think directly in English. Encourage learners to observe people, places, colors, sounds, weather, emotions, and objects instead of translating from their native language. Real-life example. Describe a bedroom, classroom, office, park, street, cafe, shopping mall, airport, or railway station. Daily speaking sentences. Examples. I am sitting near the window. The weather is warm and pleasant. There are many people in the park. My desk is clean and organized. The room feels bright and comfortable. Observation exercise. Spend 2 minutes looking around and describe everything you can see without stopping. Speaking practice. Speak continuously for 1 minute using only what you can observe. Step 6. Pronunciation and shadowing practice. Excellent pronunciation is achieved through imitation, repetition, and careful listening rather than memorizing pronunciation rules. Native speakers focus on rhythm, stress, connected speech, and natural pauses instead of pronouncing every word separately. Shadowing trains your ears and speaking muscles simultaneously by encouraging you to copy native speech immediately after hearing it. Daily repetition improves fluency, clarity, and confidence while reducing hesitation. Consistent practice helps learners recognize common pronunciation patterns automatically. Over time, your speech becomes smoother, more expressive, and easier for others to understand. Shadowing passage. Slow version. Good morning. Today is another opportunity to improve my English. I will speak confidently, listen carefully, and learn something valuable. Every conversation helps me become a better communicator. I enjoy challenging myself because consistent practice brings continuous improvement. Practice sentences. Practice creates confidence. Confidence improves communication. Clear pronunciation builds understanding. Every repetition makes me stronger. I enjoy speaking naturally. I focus on rhythm. I imitate native speakers. My pronunciation improves daily. I speak clearly and confidently. I never stop practicing. Describe your surroundings. Explain why fluent speakers naturally observe details and describe them clearly. Teach learners to notice colors, shapes, sizes, textures, sounds, smells, movements, emotions, and atmosphere. Show how detailed descriptions make conversations more interesting and improve vocabulary. Explain that observation develops thinking in English because learners stop translating and start connecting language directly to what they see. Encourage learners to describe everything around them every day. Real-life example. Describe a coffee shop, library, airport, classroom, shopping mall, office, or park in rich detail. Each word should appear in a natural sentence. Useful sentence patterns. I can see. I notice. It reminds me of. One thing that stands out is. The atmosphere feels. What impresses me most is. Compared with. In contrast. Overall, I would describe this place as. Daily conversation practice. Explain that communication is about exchanging ideas, not memorizing dialogues. Teach active listening, asking follow-up questions, agreeing politely, disagreeing respectfully, showing interest, and ending conversations naturally. Common mistakes. Making mistakes is a natural part of learning any language, but repeating the same mistakes can slow your progress. Advanced learners improve by noticing incorrect speaking patterns and replacing them with natural English. Instead of feeling embarrassed, treat every mistake as valuable feedback. Focus on communicating clearly rather than speaking perfectly. Listen carefully to native speakers and compare your own speech with theirs. Record yourself regularly to identify pronunciation, grammar, and vocabulary errors. Correct one mistake at a time instead of trying to fix everything at once. Consistent self-correction gradually builds accuracy, confidence, and fluency in real-life conversations. Real-life example. Emma often says, "He go to work every day." After receiving feedback, she begins saying, "He goes to work every day." She practices the correct sentence throughout the week until it becomes automatic. During conversations, she no longer thinks about the grammar because the correct pattern has become a habit. Speaking practice sentences. I speak slowly so I can avoid mistakes. Every mistake teaches me something valuable. I focus on improving, not perfection. My English becomes more accurate every day. I pay attention to sentence structure. I listen carefully before I respond. Practice helps me eliminate common mistakes. I become a better speaker through repetition. I accept corrections positively. I improve one step at a time. Accuracy grows through regular practice. I review my mistakes every evening. Every correction makes me more confident. Correct versus incorrect. Understanding the difference between correct and incorrect English develops accuracy and confidence. Many learners recognize grammar rules but struggle to apply them while speaking. Comparing incorrect sentences with natural ones trains your brain to notice patterns automatically. This comparison improves sentence structure, word choice, and fluency. Instead of memorizing isolated rules, observe how native speakers express the same ideas naturally. Read correct sentences aloud several times until they sound familiar. Repetition strengthens your speaking habits and reduces hesitation during conversations. Over time, correct English becomes your first instinct rather than something you consciously think about. Real-life example. Incorrect. She don't like coffee. Correct. She doesn't like coffee. After practicing the correct version repeatedly, learners begin using it naturally in everyday conversations. Speaking practice sentences. She doesn't like coffee. They were waiting outside. I have already finished my work. We are planning a family trip. He has completed the project. The meeting starts at 9. Everyone enjoyed the presentation. I have never visited London. We should leave early tomorrow. She speaks English confidently. The weather has improved today. My friends always support me. I usually exercise before breakfast. We solve the problem together. Learning English requires patience. Mini conversation. Theory, 8 to 9 lines. Short conversations are the foundation of fluent communication because they prepare you for longer discussions. Every meaningful conversation begins with a greeting, continues with questions and responses, and ends politely. Practicing mini conversations improves listening, speaking, vocabulary, and confidence simultaneously. Instead of memorizing scripts, focus on understanding the purpose of each sentence. Learn to ask questions naturally, respond clearly, and continue the conversation with follow-up questions. Repeating short dialogues several times helps your brain produce English automatically. With regular practice, everyday conversations become smoother and more enjoyable. Real-life example. Sophia, good morning. How has your day been so far? James, it's been quite productive. I finished my project earlier than expected. Sophia, that's wonderful. What are you planning to do next? James, I'm going to read for a while and then meet a friend for coffee. Sophia, that sounds like a relaxing evening. Speaking practice sentences. Good morning. How are you today? I'm doing very well. Thank you. What are you working on today? I'm preparing an important presentation. That sounds interesting. Could you tell me more? I completely agree with you. That's a great idea. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. It was nice talking with you. Speaking challenge. Fluency develops when you speak continuously without stopping to translate every sentence. Speaking challenges encourage you to organize your thoughts quickly and express ideas confidently. The goal is to communicate clearly rather than perfectly. Choose familiar topics first, then gradually move to more complex subjects. Do not worry about occasional mistakes, because every attempt strengthens your speaking ability. Try to use complete sentences, descriptive vocabulary, and natural transitions. Record your speech regularly to monitor your improvement. Consistent challenges build confidence, spontaneity, and the ability to speak comfortably in real-life situations. Real-life example. Imagine you are introducing yourself at an international conference. You have 1 minute to explain who you are, what you do, what your interests are, and why you are attending the event. Speak naturally, smile confidently, and continue even if you make a small mistake. Speaking practice prompts. Describe your morning routine. Talk about your favorite book. Explain your career goals. Describe your hometown. Talk about your family. Describe your dream vacation. Explain how you spend your weekends. Talk about your favorite hobby. Describe a memorable experience. Explain why learning English is important. Talk about your future plans. Expand your answers. Fluent speakers rarely answer questions with only 1 or 2 words. They explain their ideas, provide reasons, give examples, and add personal experiences. Expanding your answers makes conversations more engaging and demonstrates confidence. Real-life example. Question: what do you enjoy doing in your free time? Basic answer: I like reading. Advanced answer: I enjoy reading because it allows me to learn new ideas and relax after a busy day. I usually read books about personal development, technology, and history. Reading also helps me improve my vocabulary and communication skills. Speaking practice sentences. Let me explain my opinion. One reason is that. Another important point is, for example, in my experience, I strongly believe. From my perspective, overall, I think. That is why. In conclusion, public speaking skills. Public speaking requires confidence, organization, and audience awareness. A successful speaker introduces the topic clearly, develops ideas logically, and finishes with a memorable conclusion. Speaking slowly, maintaining eye contact, and using natural pauses help listeners stay engaged. Regular practice reduces nervousness and improves confidence. Speaking practice sentences. Good morning, everyone. Today, I would like to talk about. Let me begin by saying, one important point is, another key idea is, as a result. Before I finish, thank you for listening. I appreciate your attention. Have a wonderful day.